All right, hey y'all, it's Pizza. We're back here today in the long dark. Hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you're doing what you want to do, and I hope it's going well. Pizza's day is not going well. I'm just gonna let you know right off the bat. Pizza is frustrated at this particular moment. I will explain accordingly here in a minute once I get my, bearing. Usually I say, hey, it's always a great day when I'm playing the long dark. And my actual in real life day, it was alright. It wasn't a bad day, it was fine. But am I having a great day in the long dark today? No, I am not. For multiple reasons. Alright, so, last episode, I've already said all this stuff, you may not know it. Because the stream crapped out. That's okay. Anyway, yes, we were in Milton. We had left on day 120. We had tootled on through Mystery Lake, gotten to Milton. We were leaving the gas station, past the rope climb, and the game crashed. All right. We did some side mission videos yesterday. We also had 2 crashes in that. So Milton might be a little bit buggy. Uh, all right. You're probably going to wait. If you're following the series, I'll explain here. I guess I am explaining anyway. I'm so frustrated. Cantankerous. I'm angry. Anyway, yeah. So, what's up? So, I went to load up the load for the immersion run, and it wasn't there. Just wasn't there. Uh, I reloaded the game a couple times. I deleted some old saves to make some room, reloaded the game, etc., etc. Nothing. I talked to somebody on Reddit about this, and a couple days ago, they were having had a save. It crashed. They lost their save, and they tried to come back in. And I used the device I gave them. I went into the cloud, and I downloaded my old save. Problem is, this old save, and time has passed, by the way, because remember I tried to stream this already, and the stream crashed. We were on day 85, right? We'd obviously gone and picked up all our snares. We have a trade that needs 8 cured hides. Although I think I have a bunch of bunnies that I remember now, at least possibly in a house up here. Whatever. Um, so 35 plus days of progress is just gone, right? There's no salt curing box here. The furniture bench isn't here. The furniture that we built isn't here. We haven't made the run back to Mystery Lake to pick up Bond's rifle. The decorating and moving around of things hasn't happened. And our trade progression. Oh, yeah. We're back to what we had before, so we aren't getting discounted trades. In fact, we have to do quite a few more trades. To get back to the discount and the things I want. In the meantime, I tried to stream. I had a bunch of rabbits in my pockets. That broke. I was talking. I didn't know the stream had stopped, unfortunately. And so, yeah, it's now day 87. We got a lot of rabbit meat, though. So, well, let's go drop that down. And I will explain what's going to happen from here. What's going to happen from here? Well, I mean, it depends on how you feel about it. I mean, we'll see. But I think we're just going to kind of have to do a redo, unfortunately. I basically have enough ptarmigan down for this next trade. Blip. There we go. And, yeah. We need to go to Mystery, into Broken Railroad, and ptarmigan hunt again. Pick up Bond's rifle. We need to do trades again until we get to the elevated level that we were. Eventually we'll strike out. I'm not sure I'm going back to Mystery, or Milton, Mountain Town. I'll definitely get a gun rack in Broken Railroad. But the way I'm looking at it, you got to understand, I'm a little on the grumpy side at this particular moment, right? The way I'm looking at it, it could have been an even worse loss, right? We could have lost the whole run. Then where would I be, right? Starting completely over. So I know there's a silver lining. It's just a little hard to see right now. All the wood I've collected. Oh my god, we gotta do all that again. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine. You guys fine? I'm fine. Alright, what do I need for this stupid trade? We need the cured hides. We're gonna check on that. Tell Ptarmigan down. A bunch of water. Meat, fish, water. Okay. I haven't lost my skillet in mystery though, so that's something. Grab that. Right, and everything else is meat and water. Hides. Yes. Alright. So, put on a happy face. Let's do a trade. Let's see if we can do a trade anyway. I don't think anything laying around here is going to do me any good. But we did manage to find a, how are these? Alright, that's most of them. We get any buns laying around here. Anyway, like I said, how you guys doing? I hope you're having a great day. And I hope things are going well. We'll get there, we'll get there. I will slowly but surely wrap my brain around this. We will continue to move forward and things will get better. Eventually. I will say this. We've had a lot of good streams, right? We've got a lot of views. Things are moving along. To a certain degree, right? I mean, it's always one of those things where, like I said, it could be worse. It could be worse. Alright. Let's take this crap over there, see if we got enough buns laying in this cabin. Let's get this trade set for tonight. Let's start rolling this ball again. I will say this, though. One of the things I am curious about, it would be nice... if maybe we can roll the pemmican bar, right? Maybe I don't have to wait so long on that. But I think today we're going to have to spend it doing a lot of redoing. A lot of redoing. I think we're going to, like I said, let's get this trade going kind of early. We might shoot this deer on the way back. I think I have a bow with me, right? Yeah. But I want to start gathering some wood. I definitely want to get that salt curing box going. Got a lot of rabbits laying around, so I think that'll help me. Since I've learned that rabbits and small fish are kind of the way to go with the salt curing box. So maybe we'll focus on that. Well, Pete's finally feeling better. Had terrible stomach flu for the past week or so. Took longer to get over than I had hoped. But I am definitely feeling better. And as I like to say, we are playing the long dark. Plus, I know I have a stash of rabbits up here, I think. I think we can get these trades set up. And then we're going to go... We'll kind of cross the ice towards the fishing huts, I think. And we'll start gathering fur. And we'll get some cedar. And start rebuilding everything that we already built. What you gonna do? I'm withholding all my angst and anger against Hinterland at this particular moment. I feel pretty good about that, because let me just settle down, readjust. Let me get the language straight. Oh, fantastic. This is better than I thought. Alright, cool. Oh yeah. let's pop up here real quick. Let's pop up here. Anyway, if you're just joining in, Pizza was ranting because, unfortunately, after the crash in Milton on day 123, maybe, it also deleted the save file. Thanks to the magical wonders of the cloud, we were able to come back to at least day 85 in this playthrough. We lost 35 plus days of progress. But we're at least in a situation to be able to fix that. And we got a bunch of bunnies laying on the ground, so it could be worse. And I forgot about those bunnies. Hey, let's face it. Those rabbits were sitting there for 35 plus days, probably about 30 days before I remembered they were there. So in a way, hindsight being 2020, hopefully this gives us we can narrow, the lane a little bit and maybe be a little more efficient, I suppose. And look, it's a beautiful day. Check it out. It's always nice. And like I could have lost the whole run. The whole thing could have just been gone. But thanks to technology being what it is these days, at least we're on day 85. And I'm not like starting over completely because I like the immersion, man. I really do. I like, oh wow. Yeah, we gotta get these trades down. My gosh. That hurt my feelings. Put all that water in that enough. Big boink. Yoinkity yoink. Oh, that's cheese ball. I think we just. Yeah. We're gonna lock in this trade and go look for wood. Trade box is locked. How much water do I have? Not enough. We'll take this nice chunky bottle right here and this one right here. I'm gonna pick all this up. What was that, 10? 12. Alright, so enough for another big trade. I guess, yeah. We'll plop it right there. We need to hang out and make some water out here at some point. 75 pounds. We're a little heavy for firewood collection, but we have this. Oh, that's right. Let's go kill a deer if we can. Let's try to shoot a deer. Or several. He says hopefully. No? Yeah. I tell you what's really at the very bottom of the list that's kind of pissing me off the most, though. I couldn't come back before the bear attack and my ear wrap being ruined. Really? Because that'd have been the bee's knees, kids. That'd have been the bee's knees. Oh, are my jerry cans set up in here? Because I think maybe I did grab some from Mystery Lake. Jeez. Cheese and crackers, you guys. Cheese and crackers. No, we're still good. What are we looking at? 0.18. Yep. 0.21. 0.66. Alright, it could be worse. Could be better, Mr. Rockfish. Look, if somebody happens to tune in, if somebody sees this down the line, if you're new to pizza, I'm not normally, you know, I'm a pretty happy dude. I'm working through my frustration. I'm going to get to a point where I address the whole issue in a much more calm and rational manner. Please die in one shot. Okay, we'll try this again. Listen, I really need your hide. Ah. Sigh of relief. That's what that was. Oh, that's right. I haven't forged either. Oh my god. Alright. Do the things that are smart, pizza. Have a snack. Have a drink of water. Let's face it. It's not the world that's killing me. It's my own frustration at technology. Alright, let's go drop all this off, and I think I'm going to try to hunt maybe 1 or 2 more deer. We got any this way? Didn't look like it. Yeah. Because I had multiple failures trying to fix my Travois. Hey, like I said, look, we're coming at this with you know, a little bit of prescience. We are we've seen the future. We know it gets good, or at least better, right? Let's do what we can to take advantage of that. And I know to avoid Milton, although there's a lot of good stuff I want to get from there, which is also kind of frustrating. That's all right. Not a lot of people joining in today. Hopefully you guys will pick this up along the way, but I'm assuming I'm going to have to explain this again. But I should be in a better frame of mind at that point, right? That makes sense. Yoink. Yeah, deer hide I don't have a ton of, so let's go deer hunting. Should we just... what kind of shape is this in? This is really good shape. Let's grab this.
Drop any of this gear.
Yeah, we're gonna drop some gear, Astrid. Is it loaded? Because that would be really fantastic. It is not. We have 5 bullets. That's all right. If we get an opportunity for a bullet trade, I think we'll take it, although it's going to take a good bit of down, I think, at this point. Anything else I can just chuck on the ground in here? Lighten the load, just scares tons of meat we can throw on the ground. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Let's grab a piece of coal and a piece of cedar just in case we get lucky. Lots of rabbit skins for trade. I mean, how would you guys feel? Like I said, somewhat relieved, correct, over the fact that we didn't lose the entirety of it. But a little bit, you know. Especially when you're streaming. You guys have seen a lot of this. Stick with me. It's going to be different. Ish. Slightly. This time. Okay. And then I think I'm going to do what I was doing earlier. Now, eventually, I will cook up all this fat, because that's what past pizza did. We don't hate what past pizza did. Although, that's right, I haven't cleared out all the junk I left in here. That's fine. Everything's fine. There we go. Okay. Yeah, let's go deer hunting. And we got options. You know, if I think it's kind of a sketchy looking deal, we can just blast it with the curator's rifle. Hopefully a one-shot drop. And we got a trusty bow if we need it. I thought that mailbox was a deer. I was like, yes! Score! I hear a lot of woos. I was hoping... I'm looking California, but feeling Minnesota. Oh yeah. Alright, no deer out this way. Where else are there deer nearby? Well, I mean, they could be in town, actually. A little ways up the hill. Let's go see. Look, hey, I'm starting to feel some positive vibes. Like, 90% of the people that know me would describe me as super chill. So let's get back on that track. And let's face it, if there's no deer up here, we can start collecting cedar. I can't remember if the, will it show me? It'll show me, right? Where is it? Oh, here we go. It is fur. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. No worries. Even if there's not deer up here, we may be able to... I think there's a couple pieces of fur around the camp, this area. And so we can start working on the salt carrying box. Because we got a ton of salt, right? Yes, pizza. Every stick counts. Come on, let there be like 3 deer just chilling up here. Let's bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Bada, 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 bing, bing, bing. Alright, where's the female? Well, we get all these little lady deer. No offense. I mean, that looks like a good place to look for grass. There we go. Yes. Alright. It's a cedar. Anyway, let's capitalize on the weather. Let's just clean it up right quick.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh, I'm missing Mrs. Wright. I want to like complain to her. She'd get it. Anyway, I think I want to at least have like 3 cured deer hides. I'm trying to think where the next best place to find deer are, and it's not great. I think you guys don't have long to live either. There he is. Oh, jerk. Been fighting these guys in Voyager. Oh, yay. Interwebs are broken. Well, maybe. Maybe you didn't see that mess. Oh, dang. In the chest, fool! Alright. Mm-hmm. Dear, dear, dear. My next shot might be Jackrabbit. Let's go collect some fur. Let's be a little productive. I'm looking California, but feeling Minnesota. Oh yeah. I think there's a piece for a chaw. It all burns, people. It all burns. Alright, choppity chop. Got a little gray, but Still clear. Yeah. Let's hike down the road a little bit. I know there's a couple pieces of fur nearby. Let's get those collected up. I just always feel better after shooting a wolf. You know what I mean? The sky's a little bluer. And we got a trade tonight. Well, we did a pretty good job killing time, honestly. Not too shabby. Alright, here's a piece of fur. There we go. So we're at 6. I think we need 10. Was it 10? Or 12? I can't remember. We might have a little bit laying around base camp. Looks like cedar. That's okay. Remember, we gotta get the Aurora not just going, but going. And we're gonna need cedar too, so. Although I gotta calm down. I feel like I'm like in speedrun mode. I'm like, I gotta go. We gotta get this stuff. We gotta get back to milling. We gotta get the things. We gotta do this stuff. Uh, Listen, we can advance things a little faster than the last, 35 plus days. I believe we're doing really well. I believe we're doing really well. Probably gonna trounce through that mine at some point. I believe in trouncing. I wonder if I need to go all the way back to bear camp to get the next piece of fur. I kind of thought there was another one on the road. I don't think there's any fur back here. Once you get to the other end by the stream and whatever, by the fishing camp, there's a ton of fur out that way. Otherwise, I think I mainly need to focus on
Dusk, so I can't be far behind.
focus on the road here. I'll tell you what, we're gonna post up here real quick. We'll take a quick break. I'll be back in less than 2 minutes. I'm gonna be real, you guys. I was having a moment of panic, and I can't hear anything in my headphones. I can't handle this today. Not another problem, please. Please. I just didn't plug them in. I'm a little emotional fragile. Alright. Let's start heading back. Again, I don't think we're at quite the full count for the Aurora. Yeah, we're gonna head back to camp. We'll grab at least one piece of cedar on the way back. A bit of a snack. There she goes. But I think we grab this cedar, go home, drop some stuff off. We should be at full Aurora strength. And we'll signal the trade. And the next trade will be a pemmican bar. Because you know why? Because I'll finally get it and need a car battery, 0.79 liters of fuel, or 0.79 of a gallon, or whatever it is. I don't know. Numbers. Numbers aren't real, man. They're just our way of quantifying the universe and the things that are around us. If you ask a stone how much it weighs, it has no answer. Oh, purple, blues, greens, and reds. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, at least we got a nice Aurora. Speed this up just a skosh. A little harder on the back, but a little faster on the tracks. And not generally speaking, but I have had the Aurora kaput out on me kind of early, so I do want to get across this ice. I know where batteries are too, because we've done all this before, but. I'm not sure if I should. Maybe I'll eat a pie. Just for kicks and giggles. Well, he ran across there really fast. I don't know if you guys saw that, but he was like, psh. Ka-chow. Hey, Mrs. Wright, how you doing? So glad you're here. Very, very glad you're here. Look at this. That's different. Pizza got hinterlanded. So unfortunately, the last crash in the immersion run erased my save. Yes, yes. Wait, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. That you could join. And I had to go to the cloud. And unfortunately, the cloud was only saved up to day 85. All I can say is, really, you just missed a lot of bitching and moaning. Oh no, I'm sorry. You're feeling bad. Yeah,
Wonder
that's
if I
the
can drop
crap I
any of
was
this
going
gear.
through last week. All in my stomach. I don't mind coughing and all that. Yeah.
Hey, what's the story?
When it gets in your guts, ugh.
On it.
So I'm sorry about that. Take it easy as best you can. I'm sure life is still happening. Try to get some rest, drink a lot of fluids. You know the words and the things. You know, I hate to admit it, but I actually started feeling better after I drank a bunch of Pedialyte. And you don't want that to be true? I didn't. But apparently there's a reason. But yeah, I was just really just griping and complaining. A good time to jump in. Feel like my mood is evening it out just a skosh. Let's get out of here. It's only 35 plus days of redoing all the things I already did. It's cool. Not bitter, angry, sad, mad, and wanna write an angry email. And I refuse to call people Rafe or Raph. Raphael needs to get his shit together. Gotta get it together, see what's happening. Alright, let's go get this done. Alright, who's taking bets? I get the Pemmican bar trade, and I need a battery, 0.79 gallons of fuel, and like 1,000, whatever else we need. So I'm making down. Yeah, I ended up eating like chicken and stars. Yeah, I ended up eating chicken and stars or chicken and rice, Campbell's. I guess it was chicken and rice. I don't even know if they make chicken and stars anymore. It always made me feel good when I was a kid, though. Still works on my brain, at least now. Hey, that's fine. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. I hope you feel better as soon as possible. I mean, it's going around, right? Took me a week and some change. You don't eat Campbell's? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I had no idea. I will not eat Campbell's anymore. Is it like Nestle? Are they like stealing water from like poor people or something? Oh, god damn it. It probably is. And the thing is, I know how to make really good homemade chicken broth and soup. I just didn't feel like it. Progresso is just too expensive. And I'm sorry, but Amy's just, their soups, they just lack flavor. Although I can add things to it. Yeah. No, I pulled some stuff out. Well, I cooked a bunch of stuff on Monday. Yesterday, I suppose. And, like 90% of the food I eat in a week, I make. I usually, honestly, grab a few cans of Campbell's or whatever. But they're all gone now, and they will stay gone. The pizza will do his research. I mean, I can't, you know, in today's world, you can't really be surprised that it's just an evil-ass corporation. Most of them are. I like ramen and that kind of stuff, but I just... Oh, we bought bullets! Look at pizza! Yay! Alright. I don't feel like it just makes me feel better when I'm sick. Oh. I am pulling myself out of the scummy depths. No more Campbell's. Oh, is that the one that had the exec that was like, we make soup for poor people? Maybe I did hear that. Damn it. I won't forget it now, though. Oh, I'm so torn in this trade, like... I think I'm 70-30, where I'm like, alright. If I gotta get all this extra stuff and do a bunch of fishing and everything, I'd still rather have the Pemmican bars now. I gotta say, earlier I was like, you know, I was contemplating life, the world, my navel, that kind of thing. And I was like, when I was faced with the idea of, because I love the immersion run. I love this feel, right? Do I really want to start it over? And where and how? So I guess on the one, I just got to keep looking at the fact that, hey, it could have been worse. The whole thing could have been gone. Yeah. I really just wanted to fling a lot of curse words at the old hinterland. You're taking a game that worked and then making it not work. Because Mountain Town is starting to feel pretty cursed. And it wasn't before. One of the best auroras, though, I've seen in a long time. This is what I was talking about, I think, in last episode or the episode before that of Immersion Run. When you get all these reds, purples, greens, everything's just kind of switching and changing. Super loud. Oh, that's my favorite. And the sky is just mostly green with a little bit of purple.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Hello? Hello?
There's my cranky buddy. What's up, player?
You're back.
Yep. Let's trade. Got pemmican
Here
bars?
it is.
No. But how about this crappy soup? No. I kind of like the socks. Pickles. Fish meat and we'll probably get some pickles. Really? Oh. Ooh. Okay. 6 down. Alright, let's get a fire skill book because that's always cool late game. Let's get some pickles, man. I don't really care about the rest of this stuff. Just too expensive, nicely. You know what? Let's get some socks too. I mean, come on.
I'm done.
Me too. See you later. Thanks for chatting, my friendly pal. Alright. More salt. Yoink. Sure. Sure. Yeah, when I'm a little depressed, I like to sing Soundgarden. Just kind of makes me happy. God bless Chris Cornell. Alright, let's harvest this. I need food.